Welcome back to Campfire Tales, where the fire sputters low and the night spins stories that claw at your heart. I'm your host, drawing you close to the campfire to unravel tales that lurk behind locked doors. Tonight, we delve into the crimson tale of the Red Room, a ghost story steeped in blood and dread. What secrets fester in a room painted red? Let's face the terror together. Settle in, but don't open the door. In a decaying Virginia manor, where ivy strangled crumbling walls like veins, Abigail, a historian, explored forgotten chambers, her notebook brimming with tales of the Old South. Lured by local tales of the Red Room sealed since 1860, tied to Charlotte, a plantation heiress whose husband's betrayal cost her her life, her blood staining the walls crimson. Abigail's curiosity, outweighing the warnings, brought her to the decrepit old manor. Searching each room meticulously, keeping note of her findings along the way, eventually found the door, its paint peeling like scabs, the air heavy with dust. She turned the rusted key that was in the lock, her fingers trembling. A sour stench hit her, iron, rot, and something alive, choking her lungs. The crimson walls glowed faintly, pulsing like a dying heart, and a low moan sighed. "Abigail, you've come," the voice curling around her name. Her pulse raced, but the room's pull held her, as if it knew her. The moan deepened, weaving through the air like a dirge, the walls seeping bloody streaks that dripped to the warped floorboards. Abigail's flashlight flickered, its beam swallowed by the thickening air, the stench burning her throat raw. A silhouette flickered in the corner. Charlotte, her dress tattered, eyes tearful, her presence heavy with grief. Abigail's heart hammered, and she lunged for the door, but it slammed shut with a bone-rattling thud, the lock jamming. The moan swelled to a wail. "Don't leave me, Abigail!" Charlotte's voice whispered through the walls, sharp as a blade. Abigail pounded the door, splinters biting her palms, the pain sharp but fleeting against the room's growing pulse, her cries for help going unanswered. The walls seemed to breathe, inching closer, the crimson glow searing her eyes. She stumbled to a window, its glass icy and unyielding. The wail now a scream. "Stay." Charlotte's silhouette loomed, her cold dead hands reaching, the air choking with death and despair. Abigail's chest tightened, each breath a struggle, the room's glow blinding. The scream pierced the room. "Stay with me forever," Charlotte whispered as her icy fingers grazed Abigail's neck, draining her strength. Abigail's cries faded, her body sinking as if the floor swallowed her, the room claiming her soul. The manor fell silent, save for a faint moan behind the sealed door. Searchers found only her notebook, pages stained crimson, outside the Red Room, its walls still pulsing with Charlotte's unending wrath. That's the crimson tale of the Red Room, rooted in Southern Gothic folklore. Born in tales of betrayed spirits haunting old manors, it warns of rooms that trap the unwary in their crimson embrace. In Japanese folklore, a chilling tale haunts Kyoto's ancient temples. The Red Chamber's curse tells of Hiroshi, an architect, inspecting a derelict temple, its red chamber sealed for longer than anyone could remember, linked to the legend of Akiko, a samurai's wife killed for infidelity, her blood cursing the room. Hiroshi, drawn to its history, pried open the crimson door under a flickering lantern, the air sour with ink and decay, the walls shimmering red, pulsing like an open wound. A low sob echoed, Hiroshi, the sound coiling around him like a noose. His skin prickled, his breath catching, but he stepped inside, the chamber's pull inescapable. The sob sharpened, slicing through the silence like a katana, the walls dripping crimson streaks that pooled on the stone floor. Hiroshi's lantern dimmed, the air heavy with grief. Akiko's whisper hissing, "You see my shame." The door slammed shut, the lock clicking with a final snap, trapping him in darkness. His hands shook, clawing at the wood, splinters piercing his fingers, the pain a fleeting sting against the scream swelling, "You are mine." The room seemed to shrink, walls pressing in, the crimson glow searing his vision. Hiroshi stumbled to a shrine, its altar stained red, the air choking with sorrow, Akiko's voice keening. "Feel my wrath." He stumbled back to the door, pounded on it again, his hands raw but it held fast, the scream piercing his skull. "You will join me." Akiko's silhouette emerged, pale, tattered, her hands reaching, cold as frost. The walls pulsed faster, the glow blinding, and Hiroshi's chest tightened, his strength ebbing as Akiko's icy touch gripped his heart. His cries were swallowed by the chamber's wail, his body vanishing as Akiko claimed him. The temple fell silent, save for a faint sob behind the sealed door. Searchers found no trace of Hiroshi, but the red chamber waits, its walls still whispering Akiko's wrath, daring those foolish enough to enter. Why do these tales endure? It's the dread of rooms that bleed, binding me to a spirit's rage. From Virginia's haunted manors to Kyoto's cursed temples, red rooms trap the unwary. Next time you come across an old locked door, leave it, for it may just hold your doom. That's all for tonight's Campfire Tales. If these stories made you fear locked doors, share them in the comments, or tell us a ghostly tale from your hometown. Next time, we'll unravel the Wailing Hollow, a legend that'll make you dread the wind. Until then, keep the fire burning and avoid red rooms.